Right now, a wave of calcium is flooding your synapses. We think deep awareness just happens when neurons fire fast enough. But what if sustained experience depends on something slower? Something rooted in how perfectly those cellular energy systems maintain balance across tiny gaps between cells. Imagine it like tuning a massive orchestra where every instrument needs its perfect ambient electrical ground to truly resonate, not just blow a note. That subtle energetic coherence, what we see happening when the mitochondria keeps that incredible electron transport chain humming, that might be the true fuel for integrated self-awareness. The real architecture holding these resonant states together isn't just in the chemical exchange across those microgaps. It extends into what scientists now observe as a subtle energetic field coherence, linking entire dendritic structures through sheer informational resonance. Think of your nervous system not like individual light switches, but like crystal tuning forks vibrating within an invisible medium. When that maintenance is flawed, when the ATP gradient drifts from its perfect steady state, the capacity for deep integration simply degrades. We are moving beyond simple firing rates toward understanding how cellular architecture itself supports sustained awareness through these non-local linkages. What if that foundational coherence is sustained by something even more intrinsic, something radiating from within our own cells, like a deep internal engine running perfectly? We are seeing how peak cellular metabolic efficiency creates this inner radiance. It mirrors an ancient idea of innate light, where robust mitochondrial function isn't just about power output, it's the very substance allowing for sustained mental stability. Imagine trying to maintain focus while your battery is constantly dipping below threshold. That instability leaks everywhere into our perception. This intrinsic energy flow dictates the limits of integrated thought itself. But this goes deeper still. Certain support cells are actively fine-tuning that entire energetic field, shaping how we even register existence, which means something nobody expected for the very nature of self-recognition.
Imagine a perfect biological antenna system where every component is designed not just to receive signals, but to actively maintain its own resonant frequency against external noise. That same process we saw earlier elevates itself again when considering how extracellular balance acts as our deepest form of energetic grounding. It's like ensuring the entire power grid has consistent earth connection. Without it, peak performance collapses instantly. This internal stabilization isn't abstract theory, though. There are researchers who argue that fluctuating ion concentrations actually inhibit sustained coherence entirely. But what if those very gradients are necessary? That conflict, that tension between required stability and observed energetic drift, is where the next level of self-organization emerges. Stay with us, because we need to see how this architectural tuning influences awareness itself.
What if self-recognition itself requires a specific type of support system? The energy flow we traced through mitochondria and ionic gradients has an active manager. Those vital glial cells aren't just passive buffers, they are optimizing the entire operational space for awareness. Think about it like this. Imagine setting up a supercomputer network, but those specialized maintenance robots, the astrocytes in biological terms, are constantly adjusting the cooling fluid pressure and ensuring every connection point stays perfectly clean so information moves unimpeded. They actively shape how we perceive reality by modulating action potential propagation itself. This isn't just energy transfer, it is an intelligent orchestration at the cellular interface, a self-awareness node being maintained from within. But this optimization only works if some core element remains tethered to everything else, a fundamental resonance that ties all these localized events together across vast biological distances.
But that orchestration only works if something fundamental remains tethered across everything, a resonance linking all these separate events over huge internal distances. We have focused on cellular energy and local tuning, but there is a suggestion that this coherence isn't just held within one cell or even one pathway. Imagine the deepest frequency of an ancient cathedral organ. It seems to vibrate everywhere at once, regardless of where you stand near its massive pipes.
some research points towards something deeper still. It suggests that what we are tracking as local bioenergetic flow might actually be a reflection of some broader systemic field dynamics, a fundamental connection running beneath the mechanics themselves. That idea changes everything about how tightly bound our individual experience truly is to this immense architecture.
The system isn't just receiving that broader field dynamic, it is actively optimizing itself around it, creating a feedback loop of coherence. Picture an adaptive superconductor stabilizing its current by harmonizing with the magnetic environment. That self-tuning capacity we observed in those supporting cells scales up into what researchers frame as endogenous bioenergetic architectures. It means our internal energy management isn't just sustaining existence, it is designing the conditions for profound integration itself. The ultimate takeaway here centers on grounding. Maintaining that consistent energetic connection allows sustained awareness to flow unimpeded across all those cellular distances. The full research archive is at jmthomasofficial.com. So what do we take from all of that incredible machinery? Forget chasing neurotransmitter spikes. Sustained integration demands a kind of fundamental resonance, much like how an entire planetary orbit maintains its stability by quietly harmonizing with unseen gravity fields. That steady-state awareness isn't just maintenance, it is the very substrate for novel organization itself. The actionable truth here is this: recognize your own internal ebb and flow, not as performance failure, but as a systemic indicator of coherence drift requiring intentional energetic recalibration. Your inner architecture is an active designer of experience. The full research archive is at jmthomasofficial.com.